大家好，我是常老师。Today we're going to talk about AP Chinese email response writing strategy. First, I want you to understand how important to respond this email. Please take a look at the sessions on AP Chinese exam. We have those multiple choice, include listening and reading. Together, you will take like 1 hour and 30 minutes to finish this listening and reading. The question on the listening part, you have 25 to 35 questions, and you are earning 25% on the listening. And with 35 to 40 questions, you are earning 25% on the reading part. So this is how you earn your 50% on those multiple choices. On the free response, you have writing and speaking. Specifically about the email response, one question, take a look. One question, it takes 10%, which means you spend like 15 minutes, you can earn 10% of this exam. So the conclusion is, no matter what, you must try your best to respond this email to earn the 10% of the score. And here is how. So this is how the email response look like in your AP Chinese exam. Here is the direction, and it says you will be asked to write in Chinese in a variety of ways. In each case, you will be asked to write for a specific purpose and to a specific person. You should write in as complete and as culturally appropriate a manner as possible, taking into account the purpose and the person described. So this is the response. This is the email that you received. This is 发件人, which means who sent you this email. This is 邮件主题, meaning the subject of the email. This one, the 发件人 is 张文，请朋友参加古典音乐会。The content is 这个星期六的古典音乐会，我有2张票。既然你不能去，我想请我的室友去。可是我的2个室友都是我的好朋友，我只能请1个室友去。你觉得我做决定的时候应该有哪些考虑？还有，对那位没有被请的，我能做些什么让他不生气呢？让他不生气，请你给我一些具体的建议。So, by reading, you understand the person sent you email is 张文. The subject is to invite your friend to go to a classic concert. 星期六 So here says, I invited you. 我有2张票。既然你不能去 You can't go. Looks, he invited you, invited the writer, invited you, invited me. So 既然你不能去 then you cannot go, and then I have to invite my friends to go, but I have 2 friends, and they both 2 roommates, and both of them are my good friends. Which one should I invite? So the question, usually this kind of email, usually they have 2 questions. Here the first question says, you think, 你觉得我做决定的时候应该有哪些考虑？ When I make decision, what should I think about it? 还有，对那位没有被请的，我能做些什么不让他生气？ for the one I will not invite, how could I, not to make him get mad at me? Please give me some concrete 建议 suggestions. So to respond this email fully, you have to write like this. You have to have a beginning, you have to have a middle, and an end. The beginning, what you're supposed to have is greetings with the short response to the situation. Like this one. You say, 张文你好 This is a basic greetings. 十分感谢你请我去听这场古典音乐会。I'm really highly appreciate that you invite me to this classic concert. 只因为我周六已经计划好去养老院做义工，所以很遗憾我不能和你一起去 because I'm going to volunteer to the nurse house, and so I'm so sorry that I can't go to the classic concert with you. So this is your short response to the situation. The middle part is more important because you are going to answer these two questions. So on the middle part, you need to demonstrate your cultural competencies and writing skills by answering the two questions appropriately and clearly. So you have to clearly answer two questions. So with the first question, you say, in this example, the writing is 一张票2个室友，而且都是你的好朋友，这的确有点难。我觉得你可以想想2位好朋友，谁对古典音乐更感兴趣，然后把情况向2位好朋友说清楚，并邀请本身就喜欢古典音乐的朋友一起去听音乐会。So this is a very clear suggestion. There's one ticket, 2 roommates, and both are your good friends. It's really, really difficult to make decision. I think, or I feel, you can think about your 2 friends who is more interested to the classic music, and then you explain to the 2 friends, and you should invite the person, your friend that is more interested to the classic music to go to the concert. It should be a good idea. Question 2. Question 2 is what should I do to make the other friend not to get mad at me? So, 对于这次不能和你一起去听古典音乐会的朋友，可以和他约好，下次有他感兴趣的机会就和他一起去。我相信只要开诚布公，我相信只要开诚布公，把事情说清楚，这位朋友一定能够理解你的。So, as the friend that this time will not be able to go with you, you can, kind of like get a promise to say, hey, next time when something you are interested, I will go with you. I believe as long you 开诚布公, meaning you openly, sincerely to explain the situation, this friend should be able to understand you. So this should be a good answer. On the end, what you want to say is, just like summarize and end an email. So, 希望你的小问题能够得到妥善解决，并和朋友一起享受美妙的古典音乐。祝一切都好。I wish your little problem could be solved properly, and you and your friend could enjoy your beautiful classic music. Wish the best for everything. So this is how you respond with your respond this email. And please remember, you have to have a beginning with a greetings. You have to have a beginning, middle, and end. On the beginning, you have to have greetings with a short response to the situation. The middle part, you should demonstrate your cultural competencies and writing skills by answering the 2 questions appropriately and clearly. And then you should have a short end. There's another thing we have to explain is that you can see it switch to traditional, meaning the default writing system is simplified Chinese. You can just use this pinyin to type. If you need something else with here, you can click and select the type method you are used to use, and then in case you need to type traditional, you can switch from here. So that's all for the email response, the strategy and how it looks and how you should to respond with this email. 谢谢，再见。